Hey guys, my name's Mike Anderson. If you haven't heard of me before, I founded a digital marketing agency around 2013, sold it in 2015, and since that I've founded several e-commerce brands, scaling from idea concept to 7 and even 8 figures with my current brand that I run. Not only that, but I've helped several other people do the same, both in my agency and consulting and just helping out other founders. You'll see a lot of, young kids in their 20s post videos on scaling meta ads. But then I look at X and everyone gets stuck on, how do I choose a product? What about this? What about this? And I think there's just a lack of information on how to step-by-step start a real business. What I've done in my career is actually start real businesses that stand the test of time, 5-10 year businesses. And I'm going to show you guys how to do this. This video is meant for people that are just super stuck. They don't know where to start. They don't know how do you choose a product. So I'm going to take you through that right now. And the reason I'm doing this is because I didn't have a mentor when I started out and e-commerce was super new. I wish I had a mentor when I started out. I would have gotten there 10 times as fast. And now that I've got there, I think it's my obligation to give back to other people and teach and give others the learnings that I kind of dug out of the dirt, so to speak. So step one, how do you find a product? You need to choose a product that is actually, solving someone's problem. I've specialized in finding things that are kind of body image that people are willing to pay for. I like things either above the neck, weight loss, things that people have real pain, hair loss, beauty, things like that. So the first step is to identify a marketing opportunity. So you can go on, Google Trends, you can go on Google Keyword Planner and look at search volume. Google Trends is probably the easiest, most straightforward to look at the graphs of what a product category is actually doing. You can look up specific market niches, you can look up companies, and then go to Meta and actually, validate, which companies are running these ads. Are these ads working well? So that's where I'd start. Once you've identified a product, my advice is going to be to find an actual supplier. So one of the things that I like to coach my students is to find a supplier. The easiest way to start is like Alibaba. Find a reputable supplier that's been online for several years. The last thing you want to do is kind of build a business around and something that the supplier is just going to ghost you, run away with your money. They're not going to deliver in a timely manner. So look for reputable suppliers. You don't even waste your time building a business if you can't find a reputable supplier. So the first thing I'd like to see you do is order 2 products as a sample. And guys, you really need to have money saved up. I wouldn't recommend starting a business unless you've got $5,000 saved up. Otherwise, you're just going to stress yourself out from the beginning. It's not going to be a good situation. You'll be hanging on a thread watching Meta Ads Manager every day, and it's just not a good place to be. So if you have less than $5,000 saved up, message somebody on Twitter, work for somebody for a little bit, save up some money, learn from other people that are operating e-commerce businesses, and then start from there. So that's what I would recommend there. So first step is order sample products, find a supplier, like I mentioned. The second step is open up Meta Ads library, find people that are already selling this product. Don't rip their ads, don't copy their ads. That's going to get you in legal trouble. I'm going to show you how to build a real business that you can stand up and not, be constantly looking over your shoulder. That's not a life that you want to live. It sounds easy at first, but trust me, you don't want to get sued. Not a fun situation. So find a supplier, order a couple products. You can get on Uline. You can go to your local print shop and buy a couple nice black boxes, put a logo on there. You notice that I didn't talk about naming your company and building a logo first. I built several companies that I started with a name and a logo, changed it later. So go to GoDaddy, pick a domain name. You can get a coupon for $1 pick something, go to a free logo generator. I built 8-figure businesses on logos that I just made for free online. You have to register them as a trademark later on, but you don't need to worry about any of that right now. Make a domain name that sounds decent. Ask a few people, friends or family, make sure it sounds decent, but don't spend more than like 2 or 3 hours on the logo and the domain name. Otherwise, you're just wasting time. You don't know if it's going to work anyway. First step, order some products. Make sure that the products from the supplier work for the intended purpose. Make sure that they're, comfortable if it's something that you wear. Make sure they're reliable, or the battery doesn't die if it's an electronic, whatever it is. Make sure that you would actually be happy with that product. And the next thing you want to do, set up Shopify. You can either use a template, find somebody on Fiverr, and build a simple landing page. So you can go to Meta Ads Library, find similar ads, click on the ads, see what the landing page looks like, and do something similar. So you don't need to reinvent the wheel. People out there that are doing it, that are successful, that's kind of your benchmark. Again, you don't want to copy them, but do something similar, because oftentimes those companies have tested several landing pages and proven what works. The next thing I want you to do, it's counterintuitive to what you're going to see on Twitter, but I want you to actually launch a Google ad. I've done this 25 times and it's never failed me. So if somebody is actually searching for your product, we're just going to jump in front of them like a billboard for a car that is looking for that specific thing. So let's say you're selling hydration sticks. That's a category that's really popular in 2025, getting a lot of attention. You go to Google, you can Google on Google Ads coupon, and typically they'll give you $500 for the first $500 you spent. So you go to Google, get a coupon, start a new ads account. You can look up YouTube videos, DM me if you need help with this, but you set up a very simple Google ad campaign and you go after keywords that are very, very high in buyer intent. Essentially, you want to spend, let's say, $25 a day, something like that, very minimal. And you want to jump in front of people that are actually searching for that thing. So hydration sticks example, where can I buy hydration sticks? What's a great hydration stick company? Organic, if maybe you're selling organic hydration sticks, but all of those searches imply serious intent. So I've never had a business fail that I started this way, because if you can't sell to those bottom of the funnel people, you've got an issue that you need to fix before you go any further. And I can't stress that enough. If you can't sell hydration sticks to somebody that is searching for hydration sticks, you have an issue. Go back and tweak your landing page. Post it on Twitter. Say, hey, I've driven a little bit of bottom of the funnel traffic to this page, and it's not working. Help. And you'd be surprised. You'll get a lot of great examples. DM me if you want. Sorry about that. I had to drink a little water. The other thing that I like to do is send it to friends and family, send my landing page to friends and family. All the successful businesses that I've started, I had buyers within my family, which also, tells you that you're onto something, right? There's an old adage, like, you go into a bar and you ask a few people, hey, is my idea good? And they're like, yeah, sure, it's good. But if one of those people actually pulls out their wallet and will buy the thing, you know that you've got something. So it's kind of a good litmus test. If somebody in your inner circle will buy the thing, it fulfills a need of theirs, you're definitely onto something. So that's a kind of a cheat code. I would ask them to look at your landing page, ask them if they would buy the thing, and you'll get some good feedback, especially if they're not familiar with the thing you're selling. And you notice I didn't say shy away from competition. You need competition. You've probably seen Shark Tank. Like, the most expensive thing to do is to educate a market on a new product. You don't want to do that. If you're looking to just start out, hit 5, 6, and then 7 figures, you need to sell something that there's already an existing market, and that's why we start on Google. Meta is great for phase 2, but Meta, they do bottom of funnel, yes, but they'll, if you've ever talked on your phone about buying a new mattress, and then all of a sudden you see on Meta, 5 different mattress companies, you're kind of jumping into the deep end of the pool, swimming with sharks. Like, If you start on Meta, you're going to be up against the best players in that space. And sure, you will on Google as well, but you'll get that isolated click. Google pay per click will charge you only per click, not per view. And they'll go directly to your site. So you, instead of Meta where you're showing like a banner ad against other people's banner ads that these companies might be in business for 5 or 10 years, and they figured out how to make the best ad possible, and you're brand new to this, your ad's gonna look terrible. So you need to start on Google. Just like I said, copy, put it into ChatGPT, let Google AI help you with the ad copy, and then get the click, make your landing page look great, and you should be getting sales within a day or two. If not, send me your landing page, post it on Twitter, get some feedback on your landing page, and you should be good to go, and at least have a business that you can start scaling, because you've proven that at the bottom of funnel, people actually want to buy that thing. And again, you need competition. Competition educates the market. I've always chosen markets that there are at least $1 billion company, meaning they're running TV commercials, they're in magazines, print magazines, whatever. They're doing QVC for this product. So they're educating the market for you. And then you're just saying, hey, I'm gonna run some Google ads and capture some of that demand that you've created. You don't wanna create your own demand out of the gate. That's not a thing you wanna do. So make sure that you actually start in a category that there's plenty of competition, plenty of demand, and you'll be just fine. So the next step that I'm kind of going to backtrack a little bit, once you validate it, you really need best-in-class visuals. So this is one of my cheat codes, and I'm going to let you guys in on it right now. I've been successful. I'm doing this to help other people, so I have no issues giving away my secrets. And they're not secrets, they're just disciplined actions. So you really need best-in-class visuals. Go on Fiverr, 99 Designs, find a great rendering expert and have beautiful photography and beautiful renderings. And I promise you, it will 5x your conversion rate or your ROAS out the gate. Don't go cheap on your photography or your renderings of your products. I cannot stress that enough. That will make or break your business. People buy online with their eyes. It's very visual. So the better your imagery, the better your sales will be. And again, the stronger we build this foundation that I'm talking about today, the better equipped you will be to scale once we start learning how to scale. So domain on GoDaddy, Shopify landing page, Google Ads, which we touched on, great visuals. Again, spend $100 max on creating your landing page, and then I would probably say spend 3x that on your visuals of the product. And then I would also recommend hiring a professional designer for thumbnails. This is where a lot of newbies get it wrong. Their thumbnails are garbage. They go to Canva and try to do it themselves. Again, I would spend 3x what you paid on your landing page. Probably I would say 3x the product cost as well if it's a more expensive product, to get beautiful product shots and then beautiful thumbnails. You can find people on Fiverr that'll design 6 beautiful thumbnails. They do that all day, every day for other people. But don't scrimp or try to save money on that. You should spend the most money here on the visuals of the product and the thumbnails, and you will be in a good spot. So yeah, guys, hopefully that helps. Sorry if I went a little quick. DM me, drop me a comment below. Let me know how I can help. I'll answer every response that I possibly can. I know it's overwhelming. I know it's difficult to get started, and that's why I wanted to talk about the unsexy things that nobody else is talking about that you need to get started. You can't worry about scaling ads till you do the very simple things that I talked about. So I'm gonna drop some videos probably every week as I have time to help you guys. In between, feel free to reach out to me. I do take on coaching clients every once in a while. I only have so much time, but I do make time for a couple of those a month. Otherwise, I'll try to answer as many questions as I can for free, just to help everyone out. Hope y'all have a great day and take care.